As funeral directors, we often get to hear all sorts of mysterious stories from different people. This happened on a day when I was out visiting a client. It's a true story that almost sounds unbelievable. Let's get started right away. Hello, this is Yajima, president of Kujira. I think that mysterious stories about the afterlife are hard to believe unless you've actually experienced them yourself. Basically, it seems that humans are creatures who can only believe in what they can see with their own eyes. Yet, ironically, so many people are into things like palm reading and fortune telling. It's really amusing, isn't it? When they hear something convenient, they just believe it. And when they're told something bad, they just don't believe it. Doesn't that sound familiar to you? That's exactly how I am. I'm that type of person. Well, let's set that aside for now. This time, I'd like to share a story I heard from someone who actually had a near-death experience. Let's call this person Mr. Sato. According to what I heard, Mr. Sato went through a period of poor health that lasted for over a year, a really long time back then. He could only sleep about once every 3 days. That must have been really tough. He suffered from repeated episodes of physical discomfort, couldn't work the way he wanted, and even exercising became difficult. Little by little, he felt his body getting weaker and weaker. Eventually, he reached the point where he could hardly get out of bed, and he resigned himself to the idea of his own death. Mr. Sato eventually lost even the will to move. His body had no strength left, and he found himself thinking, am I just going to die like this? I guess this is the end for me. Feeling a sense of resignation. In that fading state of consciousness, he strangely couldn't even cry. That's how it was for him. It was exactly at that very moment. Suddenly and unexpectedly, Mr. Sato said that his consciousness finally returned to him. He thought to himself, this is strange. My entire body feels incredibly light. I am not in any pain at all anymore. Then as he slowly looked around the room, he saw his own physical body lying there peacefully on the futon. Wait a minute, why am I still lying down there? Realizing with a shock that he was looking down at his own body from high above, Mr. Sato found himself completely stuck to the ceiling. He said it felt like he was floating, just drifting gently. You often hear stories like this, right? Where someone is separated from their own body and looking at their motionless self. Now, Mr. Sato had never believed in ghosts or supernatural phenomena at all, not even a little. So he was truly shocked to have such an experience. At that moment though, all he could think about was... But he said that at the time, all he could do was surrender himself to that strange sensation of floating in midair. Now, the real story begins here, with what he felt next. Strangely enough, he then had the sensation that his soul had left his body, and the body that had been so unresponsive until then suddenly felt incredibly light. And not just physically, in fact, let's say there was a change in his feelings as well. Not just in Canada, but within himself. All the hardships and pains he had experienced in life, the people he disliked, and all his unpleasant memories were, one after another, swept up into a gentle light. He said it felt as if he was enveloped in a truly happy, bright cocoon, wrapped up in that sensation. He said that feelings like anger completely stopped welling up inside him. Sato-san felt a happiness he had never experienced before. He wasn't afraid of anything. Nothing troubled him. Even toward the people who had made him suffer, he somehow felt gentle and kind, thinking, this feels so pleasant, and was filled with a warm feeling. He wanted to stay in that comfortable space forever, and as he was thinking that, after a while, it seems that he suddenly remembered himself, and the moment he recalled that, it was as if the boat floating on a calm sea was suddenly rocked violently by a huge wave. Everything started shaking all at once. Then he felt a sensation of being pulled back as if his soul was being drawn back into his body, and his soul actually returned to his body. From there, his father snapped back to himself, crawled desperately over to Rhea, called an ambulance, and managed to save his life. When I hear such precious stories, I can't help but think that maybe at the moment a person dies, there is no pain, and they feel a sense of happiness. For example, I wonder if it's like the pleasant feeling of being tipsy from alcohol, a kind of bliss. There are occasionally people around us who have had such mysterious experiences, and Mr. Sato is one of them as well. He said that he was no longer afraid. Certainly, right up until the very end, there may be physical discomfort or pain, but at the moment of passing, you can end your life with a feeling of happiness. Living does come with its difficulties and hardships, but once you've made it through, you can surely bask in happiness. That's the kind of confidence he gained. So now, before having his near-death experience, he used to just go through each day without thinking about anything, but now he lives each day anew. He said that he cherishes each and every day, and even if he fails, he finds joy in being able to start over again and again, building his own life. He especially can't forget the intense sensation of life returning to his body, and he told me that being given life once more made him feel a sense of purpose in being alive. He shared these thoughts with me. Also, for those who are currently suffering from illness or going through tough times, he also offered these wonderful kind words. For those who are suffering from illness or considering suicide, there will definitely come a moment in the future when you feel truly happy. Please believe in that and cherish your life, living each day to the fullest until your time comes naturally. I received these heartfelt words from him, I too. After hearing his story, I really wanted to share it with all of you. I truly believe that Mr. Sato will continue to live a good life and walk his own unique path. That was the impression I got. Thank you very much. This experience made me realize once again that happiness is not just about what you can see with your eyes. As someone who works at a funeral home, I see people who have lived out their lives in this way. I hope I can continue to honor those who have passed away by sincerely offering memorial services for them. Until next time. Bye. Thank you for watching until the very end today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to reach out in the comments section as well. May you and your loved ones be blessed with happiness today as well. See you again next time.